Why do I do what I do? Well, the reason I do it is for the kids, to help the kids. I think it's wonderful when students come up to me after my programs and they say, "Oh, we had a good time, we laughed and enjoyed it, but you gave me some tools, some things to do to make sure that I'm not a bully, or to tell somebody to stop being a bully," and that feels good. Or getting a teacher that comes up to me and says, after they really enjoyed the program and they learned from it too. Or getting an email from a parent or a teacher saying that their kids are implementing what I taught them. Or the teacher said, "You know what, I implemented one of the tools that you shared and it worked." So why do I do what I do? To help the kids. What is duck sense? You know, many people ask me, well, how did I come up with this idea for duck sense or ducks? Well, being a ventriloquist and using my ventriloquism in all my school assembly programs, I use ducks. And I remember I was working at a school in New Jersey. It was my second year back. And I was unloading my equipment and I heard screaming. And I look up and there's a whole bunch of kids. It was a warm day, so they had the window open and they all had their head out the window and they go, "Hey, there's the duck man, there's the duck man. Hey, you're gonna give us some more duck sense?" And I thought to myself, that's it. Call it duck sense. So what is duck sense? It's common sense. It's giving the kids information to remind them to be respectful, to be fair, to be truthful, to be kind, to be nice, to help one another. That's what duck sense is. What is my biggest compliment? Well, when I first started, my biggest compliment was to hear the laughs, to hear the kids, applauding, smiling. But I think my biggest compliment now in my career is that they're quiet. They're listening to me. I mean, yeah, they're laughing, they're having a good time, but when I'm giving them the information, the tools on what bullying is, the difference between bullying and conflict, why understanding differences is so important, or why self-esteem is so important to positive behavior and whatnot, it excites me that they're actually listening. And when I get principals or teachers that come up to me or email me and say, "Those kids listened to you for 45 minutes. And sometimes when they weren't laughing, they were quiet. They were listening to you." So my biggest compliment is when the kids listen to what I say. But not only that, when they email me and they say, "You were right, this works. This is good duck sense." Thousands of school assemblies out there. School assemblies that talk about bullying and diversity and conflict, respect and whatnot. And when people say, "Why you, Richie Paul? Why duck sense?" I say this. I say, well, if you're looking for a program, it's just going to tell a little bit about what respect is, and talk a little bit about bullying, and the rest is fun and entertaining, then I'm not your guy. But if you're looking for something that's going to be 40 to 45 minutes of an educational, fun experience, then that's me. Because within that 40 to 45 minutes, they're going to learn the difference between conflict and bullying. Or if it's my diversity program, they're going to learn diversity and what it is, and why we need to understand it, and why it's so important. If it's my self-esteem program, they're going to learn about self-esteem and respect. If we're talking about positive behavior, they're going to learn what positive behavior is, what negative, aggressive behavior is, and why positive behavior is so much better. They're going to learn this information. Yeah, they're going to laugh, they're going to have a good time, but they're going to walk away with information that they will remember for the rest of their lives. They're going to walk away with some duck sense.